thing.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
That's a song, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually it is.
Ready? Yep.
Hey everybody, welcome to Seriously Lighthearted Yoga. Today we are going to be talking about mantra, and we've already spoken a little bit about like Om. Om is a style of mantra, or it is a mantra. There's lots of mantras out there. We're not going to go through all of them, of course. That would make this video
There's
way
an infinite
too long.
number, you might say. So.
However, we're going to give you a couple of examples and talk to you about what they mean in the yogic sense, why they're important for your yoga practice. So,
Yeah.
what's your segue, guys?
So guys, mantra essentially is a short little sound pattern, usually in Sanskrit, that is designed to kind of transform your consciousness. So it's a vehicle for bringing about that awareness in a slightly different way. And if you remember the practice of yoga, always about that awareness, being aware of yourself, how you fit into everything. And this mantra is no different. When you are saying it, it can either be out loud, like physically saying the sounds. You can be using it in your head. They say that if you say it out loud, it's a little more powerful because, again, it is a vibrational thing. So, using this vibration to transform your consciousness, kind of all of your thoughts seem to kind of either fall away or kind of be swept up into this mantra. And that's, again, how this transformation occurs. And the transformation brings about that awareness. So a mantra is just, again, a simple little tool for changing your consciousness towards that awareness that is yoga.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and something to point out, something that's kind of important, is what you are saying isn't important. It's the vibrations of what you're saying that's the important part. It's the
feel of it.
Yeah, the feel of it, the physical interaction that you have with saying the words, not the words themselves. The words themselves mean very little in this sense.
The kind of power of mantra lies in the fact that it's repetition. So you say the mantra over and over and over again until your mind has been so flooded with this mantra that you don't really hear the words necessarily when you're saying them. Mm-hmm. If you've ever heard of like sensory flooding, you say you're like, as a kid, did you ever like repeat your name over and over and over again? This is kind of the same way that you use a mantra. And that sensory flooding, again, either takes up all those thoughts into that awareness or allows them to fall away. One of the two happens, but both bring about that awareness.
Yeah, for sure.
And let's think. A couple examples of mantras that have been used in yoga. One really important one for a lot of yogis is Om Namah Shivaya, which is kind of like an invocation to Shiva, who is sort of the god of yoga. And then there's also, like, in the Buddhist tradition, you'll get Om Mani Padme Om, which is like the jewel in the lotus flower of the heart, or something along those lines. But again, these are the short little sounds that you repeat over and over just to transform that consciousness.
Yeah, for sure. So give it a shot, guys. You can, as Kai briefly mentioned, you can say these things in your head. So if you're sitting in your office and you don't want all your coworkers to get incredibly annoyed at you potentially, you are allowed to say them in your head and just repeat them over and over and over again in your head. As Kai also said, though, they have a broader impact, or are thought to have a broader impact when you are actually expressing those out loud.
They work physically in your ears.
Yeah.
And also
so,
in your...
again, it's about the vibration. It's not about the words that are being said. So give it a shot. Keep it in mind.
We'll probably go over some specific ones later videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like we've gone over Om, we'll go over some other ones in future videos for sure. So give somebody a high five.
Woo!
Practice a mantra, and subscribe, like, and share. We'll see you guys tomorrow.